got a lot on my mind. She got a lot on my mind. I got a lot on my mind. I got a lot on my mind.
Hey man, it's your boy Chris Lee, aka CEasy, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the lifestyle, and welcome back to another video. So as you guys can tell by the title, this video is basically going to piggyback off of my last video. In my last video, I showcased my 24 dividend stock portfolio. The link to the video is literally up right here. So before you watch this video, make sure that you watch the previous video, because then all of this will go ahead and make sense. So essentially what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be showcasing / reviewing all of the dividend payments that I've basically received within my first year of investing on the Robinhood platform. It was a total of 66 different payments, and I fluctuated between, anywhere between like 10 to like 15, 20-ish different dividend paying stocks. And my portfolio at this time, it averaged around like $700 to $1,100 So we'll just say $900. That's basically where my portfolio averaged. And I feel like this is a very, very good video for some of you guys that may be interested in starting this way, or have just started your investing journey, because you might get a real true insight of, how much growth you can see in a year, and like what type of numbers that you may actually go ahead and see. Without further ado, we're gonna go ahead, get started, and see my portfolio. Before we get started, I want you guys to like up this video and make sure that you go down below and subscribe, because we are so close to 1,000 subscribers. You guys go ahead and run that up. Help me reach this goal. I know we can do it. Let's see if we can hit it by the end of the month. But anyways, let's get this video started. Alright, so as you guys can see on the screen, we ain't wasted no time. We have our dividend payments. As y'all can see on the top, look at the date. That's June 15th. So we're literally trying our best to go off a year basis. So we're going to scroll all the way down. As you can see, my very first dividend payment on Robinhood was from AGNC, and it was for a total of 16 cents. So let me just go ahead and give y'all a little bit of a background before y'all just like, dang, man, I ain't worried about no 16 cents. This is a dividend growth investing portfolio that I went ahead and I started to make. And it was average about for this year. Let's say I just averaged, on average, like I had around $900 in my portfolio. So these are this isn't the greatest amount of money, but this is something that you can look forward to whenever, you start investing in this way. Okay, so without further ado, so with that being said, we're going to go ahead and just continue to look. So literally I've been getting paid each and every single month. There has not been a month that I have not got paid through dividends. And it's from various companies. And whenever I first began to invest in this way, there were a few companies that I wanted to get into, like various tech companies like Microsoft, AT&T, Apple. But other than that, I didn't really have the best understanding on actually, I didn't know what stocks to go ahead and buy. So something that I did in the beginning, I just looked for different dividend investors, and I would essentially try and copy their portfolio, and that wasn't the smartest thing. And if I would have actually went ahead and educated myself on my plan, as you can see, I've done that in my last video. Make sure y'all check it out. But my whole strategy now, it's a lot more it's a lot more thorough. I actually have a plan for the future. I know what sectors that I want to remain in. I know what companies that I actually want to go ahead and entrust my money with. Also, I also look for companies that, will continue to pay out their shareholders time and time again, because a big part of this strategy is to make sure that I'm getting the dividend payments. And if I'm not receiving the dividend payments, then it kind of defeats like half of what this portfolio is. For me, 50% is based off of, the dividends. Are they going to be continuous? Are the dividends increasing? And then the other half is, well, I want to make sure that the stock is growing. So that's where I get dividend growth investing. So again, as y'all can see, this is literally a total of 66 payments. And that is a lot of payments in the year. But if you realize, or if you watched my last video, I went ahead and I added 8 new stocks, and essentially this coming year, so for a year from today, I'm going to receive almost double the amount of payments that I received in this year alone, which is crazy. I'm going to finish with a total of about 116 payments with my 24 dividend stock portfolio, and I'm really excited about that because, I'm slowly increasing my streams of income, and therefore I'm going to go ahead and put that money that I earn right back into this portfolio, so this portfolio can essentially make me more money. Okay, so we see all the stocks and all that stuff. So now let's get into the nitty gritty, the things that y'all want to see. I have everything essentially broken down on my phone. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to break it down. Okay, so my average value for my portfolio was about $900. Okay, and 66 different companies paid me. It varied from anywhere from like 15 or 10 cents to anywhere up to like $2.50. I think that was like my greatest dividend payment. And over the course of that year, I made a total of $32.65. And if we go ahead and we put that in a percentage, that's about 3.6% that I received in additional funds for my my portfolio. So if it was valued at about $900, add an additional 32, so like $932, which if you ask me, that is not too bad. And another way that you guys can see or look at this is roughly I made $2.72 per month. So of course this isn't like the greatest amount, you know, of dividend payments. I've yet to hit the $100, you know, or like, you know what I'm saying? I have goals that I'm aiming for, but as you guys can see from just a smaller portfolio, more realistic portfolio, these are the type of gains that you could expect to see. I know a lot of you guys have a lot of cash on the side and you want to go ahead and get in the market, but you don't know what stocks to buy. You don't know what type of investing strategy that you want to go and, you know, do. And I would say maybe go ahead and consider this, because although $30 does not seem like a lot, again, for me, $900, that's really not a lot of money to have in the stock market, in my opinion. And I feel like it's very achievable for each and every one of you guys. And that is just the dividend payments. That doesn't even account for the natural growth that you may have in your portfolio. Because as of right now, my portfolio is now valued up close to $1,500 now. And I'm up anywhere from like 5%. And I think that's like $50, $60, something like that. So if you account for both of that, you can say over the course of a year, I've gained about $100. So to me, that's actually very, very good. But if you guys enjoyed this video, just go ahead and smash up that like button. Also, make sure again, go ahead and subscribe. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. But anyways, it's your boy Chris B, aka CEasy, and I'm out.
I got a lot on my mind. 16 and O and that's 9. I got AK with the scores and 9.